Okay, to make this lovely prawn pilau, we first gonna need to lightly fry our prawn. So I have some tiger prawns that I've marinated overnight. Okay, I've added about 2 tablespoons of ginger paste, 2 tablespoons of garlic paste, 1 teaspoonful of red chili powder, half a teaspoonful of turmeric, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, and given it a nice toss and let it marinate overnight. Now I'm just going to turn them around into some flour. This could be wheat flour or just about some semolina or rava. I'm going to toss it in the oil, which is nice and hot now. That's about 2 tablespoons of oil. Don't worry if you think the oil is quite a bit. We're going to use the same oil in making the pilau. Okay, just going to toss it once into the flour so that it gets well covered, and then put it back into the oil. Okay, I'm going to do that for the rest and then just lightly fry them. Pan here and it's nice and hot. I'm going to roast some of the ingredients. So I have added about 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds with just about 1 green chili. And I'm just going to roast these ingredients. To this I'm going to add some chopped garlic, fresh from the garden. Okay. Now this is essentially about 1 whole garlic. I'm leaving the green strands as well, they just add to the taste. Lovely. So I'm going to add some chopped coconut. Just going to let these dry roast. Okay, now that this has been roasting for a while, it's been about 5 minutes on extremely low flame. You see your garlic would have started getting roasted. Way to check is your green chilies are almost cooked now. At this stage, I'm going to add about 4 to 5 peppercorns. And the reason we add these now is because we don't want them to get burnt as spices. Add 3 cloves. Okay. I'm going to pop some onion, so you can have 1 large onion sliced up. Pop it in and add about 1 tablespoon of oil. Now to this, I'm just going to add a little more. Okay, so you can control the amount of oil that you have. So that now that I've added about 1.5 teaspoons, I'm obviously going to add less when I actually get to preparing the sauce. Okay, now I'm just going to let these cook with little oil all together for another 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so this has been roasting for about 5 minutes now. You know, as you see, the spices are absolutely ready. The coconuts have begun to get roasted, and so is the onion. Brilliant. I'm just going to turn it off and I'm just going to grind this entire paste in the mixer. So let's just wait for about 10 minutes, let this cool down, and then you could just grind it into the mixer. So my tiger prawns are nice and fried and they're absolutely ready. Just going to keep this aside. So 2 cups of rice with 2 3/4 cups of the mixture which we created. Prior to doing this, I've added about half a cup of water to our mixture so that it's nice and watery. Okay, I'm now going to place this in my microwave for about 20 minutes and get this ready. Okay, so what I've done now is I've taken a nice hollow bottom cooking dish, added the same oil that we used to fry the prawn, and I've added 3 medium-sized tomatoes, chopped them into tiny pieces and mixed them, let them cook with the oil in the cooking dish with the dish shut so that it gets nice and tender quickly. Okay, to this I'm now going to add just about 1 teaspoonful of red chili powder. Okay, give this a nice mix. Lovely. Now, the rice bowl that I kept in the microwave is absolutely ready. So I'm going to do the step 2. Now, if you don't have a microwave, I don't want to cook the rice in the microwave. You can cook it separately along with the water and the sauce mixture that I shared. So I'm now going to add this rice. Just add the rice. Okay, you can add some and then add the rest later, because the important thing is to mix it well. So this rice is about 98% cooked, I would say. So be very careful with the water quantity I shared, because you can't make it absolutely soggy. It should be about 90-95% cooked. That should do the trick. Okay, mix it well. Get the tomatoes on top so that you can add the second layer of your rice. Mix this real good. So the squashed tomato with your red chili powder has to combine with the rice real good. Lovely. So this is well combined now. Just gonna cover it up, let it cook for 5 minutes on low flame. So it's about 5 minutes. I'm gonna open the dish, and lovely, look at the color that it's picked up. Wow. Okay, give it a nice toss. Okay, now we come to a prawn that we had stir-fried and kept ready. Just gonna kind of push the prawns in. That's what you do for all, and then serve this nice and hot with a dash of lime. So enjoy!